Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how you can sign your first client in less than 30 days for free. Meaning you don't have to spend any money on a coaching program, on running paid ads, hiring a virtual assistant. This is a bulletproof way for you to go into the market, find a client and start getting paid as an agency owner or an online coach, okay? And it's the podcast strategy, okay? I know people that have done this. I haven't done this myself, but I've worked with people that have done this strategy, and it is an insane way to actually kickstart your career, kickstart your big business, okay? So key points to note is this does not require a single penny up front. It can be done at any level, especially a complete beginner. It's probably even better if you're a complete beginner, and this will kickstart your business into a money-making machine, and you will enjoy the process, okay? But it's important to note as well, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a way to build proper foundations for continued success, and I'll explain exactly how that works. So this podcast strategy is all about finding your ideal avatar, so exactly who you want to work with in your agency. It's all about picking your niche, finding your avatar, what kind of revenue they're going to be at, what are their pain points, and really identifying them, right? And so basically, if you're an e-com agency, for example, and you wanted to work with, skincare brands that are doing more than 100K a month, then you know that is your avatar, right? That is on a basic level, that is who you're going after, okay? So that's the amount of information you need. Maybe going after gym owners that are making less than 10K a month, or you're going after dental practices that are making 100K a month. Whatever the little variables are, you need to figure that out first, okay? So you don't want to be going after anyone and everyone, okay? You want to make sure you can surely identify these people, okay? So a great way to do this as well is to really just go on to YouTube, go on to Instagram, and just have a look around and who you want to target. You can take a look at your competitors, other people that are running agencies, and get a feel for what it's like. There's a lot of content nowadays on YouTube where you can do a lot of research before even taking any action. That is really good, but most importantly, you want to be able to take action straight away. So if you're watching this video, you have 0 clients, but you have a bunch of time on your hands. Something I've talked about in a separate video is that this is a great strategy to really kind of build those foundations, like I said, okay? So step 1, identify who your avatar is, okay? Let's just say you're going after dentists in the UK, right? Let's just say that is the basic level you're going after. So step 2, you want to have a DM script, so a message script you're going to be sending to them. Okay, and you can literally have this. You can say, hey, first name, I'm looking to invite dentists onto my podcast. Would you like to spend 30 minutes sometime this week and to have a chat about your business name, right? Simple as that. So if I was messaging me, I'd say, hey James, I'm looking to invite agency owners onto my podcast. Would you like to spend 30 minutes sometime this week to talk about automate clients, right? First message, only message, send. Do that 100 times every single day across LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, email, wherever you can, and I promise you people will reply. You'll be like, well, why would somebody go on a podcast with me? Because it's exposure, right? They can repurpose that content for themselves. It allows them that, it's kind of like an ego trick, right? People love to be the center of attention. So the idea that someone can come onto your podcast, talk about themselves for half an hour, and then have that recorded piece of content which they can share to their network, it's almost invaluable to them, right? So you're doing them a favor by offering them this, okay? So you're going to send 100 a day, and I guarantee you within a couple of days, you're going to have a lot of people saying yes. I guarantee you. Okay, so you may want to think of a name for your podcast. So it just could be the name of your agency, right, or your name. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Again, it's not hard. If you want to know how to actually set up the podcast, literally go onto YouTube and type in how to set up a Zoom podcast, and there'll be a 5-minute video that will tell you how to do this. Okay, so, but in essence, what you'll be doing is you'll be inviting them into your calendar, getting on a Zoom call, recording the session, and then just talking to them for half an hour. Okay, so you're booking those people onto your calendar and just having a genuine chat about their goals, their success, the problems they faced, any trials and tribulations they faced, and just remember to record that video, because that's going to be your golden goose, okay, your golden goose egg. So once you have that video, you can upload it to YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Spotify, wherever you want to upload it to, because it's now your content, right? And it'd be great for you to have that any time, because you can build upon this and more people will watch. And something I didn't write down here as well is the person you're interviewing or having a podcast with, they'll most likely reshare it to their network. And guess who will be in their network? More people like them. So if I had a podcast with a dentist or a dental practitioner, whatever they're called these days, I have a podcast with that person. We do the podcast. It's great. I send them the YouTube link. I send them on LinkedIn, wherever I found them. They'll repost it on their stories, on their newsfeed, or wherever, right? And then their followers are going to then see that and probably watch it. So more dentists, right? Most of the time. So if it was agency owners, more agency owners are probably going to see that. So it's a way of actually getting into that network and actually getting eyeballs onto who you are, okay? Even if you don't have an offer at this point, right? It doesn't even matter, okay? So you have uploaded, you've sent it to them, they've shared it, that's great. You want to repeat this process until you've done roughly about 30 podcasts. Now, because you're not doing this to get clients, you are long term, but short term, you're doing it because you want to get to know your avatar, get to know who you're talking to, build relationships, network with them, find out what they eat in the morning, what they eat for breakfast and for dinner. Find out what they worry about in regards to their business, what they do well, what they don't do well, what their pain points are, what they're struggling with, what the market's like. You're going to be asking all of these questions because I'm sure you've watched the podcast. You're going to be having that same conversation where you build a relationship with this person over a half an hour or even an hour period, right? You do this 30 times with 30 different people. You're going to quickly get to grasps with how they speak, what they like to talk about, what they don't like to talk about, what the common problems are when it comes to actually growing their business. And then this is all research that is going on whilst you're having that conversation, right? Now you have everything you need for proper market research, a good network of 30 plus people, and content that you can repost and share online. Okay, because content is king in 2023. Okay, next step is to formulate an offer that the market wants. Now you've spoken to 30 people, you're going to have a really, really good understanding on what they want, what that type of business wants and what they're struggling with. So you can go away, you can spend a whole day just thinking, right, these 5 people, what do they have in common? They're all struggling with this problem. They're all struggling to close leads. They've got leads, but they can't close. So maybe I can create a closing agency where I hire sales closers for dentists or for gym owners, where I just place them a closer that takes on all their leads and calls them and does something like that, right? Really identify what their current problem is in business, okay? Because back in 2017, it was people didn't have leads, they didn't know how to use Facebook ads. Now everyone knows how to use Facebook ads. The problem now is actually closing and retention most of the time when it comes to lead generation, okay? So that's what you've got to start thinking about. So once you have your offer, you can then reach back out to the 30 people and say, hey, look, I know we spoke a month ago. I actually have this brand new offer that I want you to get access to first before I offer it to anyone else, right? You can do this in a few ways. You can do it like that and say, first come, first serve. You could do a free trial. Hey, look, I know we spoke. It was great. I'd love to do a free trial and help you out with this particular problem you have. Would you be interested in talking about this? And then transfer that onto a sales call and look to close them. Worst case scenario, if no one's biting the bullet and no one's willing to pay you because they know you're a novice, whatever, then do a free trial, right? People will do free trials. So look, I do it for 30 days, completely free. If we don't get results, we go separate ways. If I do get results, you pay me a percentage of the profits or the net profits, and then we go a separate way, or then we start a monthly retainer after the 30 days, right? There's multiple ways you can do this. But in this step, you're not looking to make money. You're looking to get a really good testimonial that is going to be a very strong referral for you when you start doing more campaigning and start getting more leads into your own offer, okay? Because now you've got a great offer, you've got a good network, you've got a free trial or multiple free trials that are going on. You then have to just spend all of your time and waking hours getting that person great results, like slaving away, making sure that no matter what, you're getting this person amazing results, okay? And then once you've done that, because you have the time to do it at this point, you're going to get a testimonial video, you're going to get another podcast talking about what you've done for them. They're going to share that into the network. You're going to get brand recognition. You can then also use that as an evergreen testimonial when you're doing outreach campaigns on cold email, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever, even paid ads, right? And then what you can do is have the money or the testimonial, both worth obviously a lot. You can use a testimonial and the referral that way. So you want to go into paid ads, maybe spend a couple hundred on paid ads. Maybe you hire a VA, a virtual assistant. Maybe you hire an appointment setter. Maybe you, whatever strategy you want to use, or maybe you just do what you did in the beginning and just do it on repeat. Now you've got an offer at the end of the podcast that you can offer somebody, right? The idea is you're getting your word out there. You're getting your offer in front of people. You're having genuine conversations, and I promise you it will work as long as your intentions are true and you're not doing this for to get rich quick. Is that it? Yeah, probably. So this is what I'm trying to think about. Like, if you're just here just to make 10K a month as fast as possible because all you want is to go out and, you know, do whatever, you don't really care about running a business, you just want the money so you can go buy some nice clothes, it ain't for you. Because running an agency is very, very, very difficult. Running a coaching business is very, very, very difficult. But actually acquiring your first customer, your first client doesn't have to be difficult, okay? So this is the process that I would do if I was starting again tomorrow and I had time on my hands. I could go and just spend, you know, if I was 21 again and I could spend 12 hours a day doing this, I know for sure this would be a surefire way of actually generating my first few clients, but also building up content, building up brand recognition for who I am and what I'm trying to achieve. You're going to build up your followers, build up your subscribers, and it's just going to work long term. Because when you're scaling, you can still have this podcast going on in the background, and you can then just still like do less, so that rather than like 30 in a month, you do like one a week, right? But the quality of client increases, the quality of podcast increases, and it's like it grows together. Okay, so that's my thought process on this. And you know, if you're someone that's just starting out, I'm sure it can help you out. If you're someone that is, you know, 5K plus a month, I'd love to sit down and talk with you, because we have a great offer where we'll close 10 new high-paying clients for your agency or coaching business in the next 90 days, or you don't pay. All the information about what we do and how we do it is on the link in the description. So if you just want us to sit down with you and talk about how we can build you a roadmap, how we can make you more successful, and how we can apply our proven systems that are booking us 150 calls every single month into your business, let's chat. Okay, in the meantime, everyone have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.